I was practicing boxing every day, but then my eyes drawn to the ballet dancing nearby. I even snuck in and started dancing. However, the teacher noticed me just as I was about to leave. She tossed me a pair of ballet shoes, told me to give it a try. Then I started dancing for real, and the teacher suddenly realized I was a natural-born dancer. My legs and feet were perfect, so after class she invited me to join ballet. But I knew my father would never allow it. To make me more masculine, my father made me learn boxing. But the next day I secretly enrolled in ballet class and trained very hard, even danced ballet on the way home. Gradually I realized I fell in love with ballet, but one day my father found it out and scolded me harshly. After returning home, my father warned me not to play ballet again. I was heartbroken. The next day I told the teacher I wanted to quit. The teacher was shocked to not waste my talent. She offered to teach me for free. Under her guidance, my ballet skills improved rapidly. My movements became more refined. But one day while I was practicing, my father showed up again. This time I didn't back down. I danced bravely in front of my father. Seeing my perfect performance, my father was moved by my dedication. This time he said nothing, and he decided to do something for me. That evening he went to the teacher's house and asked how much the audition would cost. The teacher said over $2,000. So the next day my father opened a jewelry box. He hesitated for a long time, but eventually sold the family's jewelry. Then he took me onto a bus to London. We arrived at the Royal Academy of Dance. Facing the interviewers, I was nervous. I didn't perform my best routines well and couldn't even answer their questions, so we returned home disappointed. We had lost all hope, but one day the postman delivered a letter. My father quietly placed it on the table. When I came home, I took the letter to my room. When my father came to comfort me, I found I was accepted. After hearing this, my father ran wildly through the street like a child. He was glad he had believed in me. Decades later, my father arrived at a theater in London. By then I had become a famous performer. Seeing my performance on stage, my father was moved to tears. This story tells us, never ignore a child's talent. So what are your special hobbies? Please comment.